back. I'm drunk. Just a tad. We have a link tree where you can find all of our links. That includes Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, and our Tiltify, where we raise money for Color of Change, which is a great charity, so check it out if you can. And I believe that's it for announcements, unless anyone else wants to say anything. Drink Malort.
Don't listen to him, he's drunk.
Don't drink Malort. If you like the taste of burnt condoms, drink Malort.
The grapefruit's asshole.
And burnt condoms. The only reason I know is because we burned a condom on a kid's lock in high school. That was a dick to us. So we melted one on his locker. Anyways, that was like
Justin, you've lived a life.
That was over a decade ago, so it's fine. Oh, gross.
That's the statute of limitation.
Yeah, I am. Gross thinking that. Anyways, hi. Last we left off, the party hung out at a masquerade like the other two games on the channel this week. That's basically how it went. Hung out, had a good time. I believe someone danced and got like a 35 on a dancing check. And then a flying little skull stuffed a bunch of snacks in Thalia's pocket. Party roamed around a bit. The professor tried going boom boom. But you know, sometimes old people have problems going boom boom, and sometimes they don't. And Madeleine investigated the art room and found a kind of drafty draft, and the party also met a guy who talked. The recap was like my least favorite part. You know, they met a guy and he talked about stuff. You all went through a illusory portrait. Found a bunch of...
threw poison at a wolf.
Yeah. Eliott threw poison at a wolf for some reason.
He yeeted when he shouldn't have yoted.
Yeah.
Wolf attacked the party. Party found the wine cellar and found that the champagne had been tainted with wax. And those that drank the champagne might be having a rough go because Madeleine regurgitated a wax copy of themselves and fought. So the party fought said wax copy. And then as soon as that was dealt with, they all heard screams coming from the grand ballroom. And that's what we're picking up, right in the cellar. Wax Madeleine has been dealt with, and I believe Madeleine is stabilized.
Thalia is also stabilized on the floor.
Or one of you is healed, one of you is stable. I think Madeleine was
Yeah,
healed.
which one?
Talia
Which
is
one has
stabilized.
HP?
I healed Madeleine.
Madeleine has HP, Talia is stabilized.
Yes.
May had her head on her lap and was just like singing that song to her and like running her hands, her fingers through her hair and just like...
Okay, cool. Talia takes 10 psychic damage. No. I'm kidding.
Ooh.
You just hear Gregory's just crying the entire time.
Well,
Oh no.
that doesn't sound good.
Gregory, she's going to be okay, dear.
Gregory like starts like rubbing one of the snacks on Talia's face. Like a mini eclair.
What are you? What are you rolling on? What's going on? What are you doing?
Thalia, you wake up. It's kind of like someone using those. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Smelling salts?
Yeah, but it's a mini eclair because like Thalia loves snacks and candy so much. So just this, you know. You come to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Fuck the eclair. Gregory.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the eclair like a good berry. You heal 1 hit point.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
So
baby.
you're at 2 hit points.
Eclairs are good berries, guys.
I'm gonna say all the snacks that you have in your pocket.
Cannon.
If you just start pounding on these snacks, they're gonna count as good berries. There's 12 snacks there. You can just pound them all back and get 12 hit points.
You fucking stan.
Oh my god.
I like yes. Short rest. Everybody just fucking pounds.
Pound
Eclairs,
snacks.
Snack.
And,
Yeah,
like,
Gregory's
maybe
like
racking our wounds
Gregory's
from the
like,
last battle.
these snacks seem like really potent, so everyone eat up. I got enough for everybody.
That makes them sound like edibles.
What if they are? What if
As
this
long
is
as
what
they're
good
not the
berries
same
are?
as the champagne.
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
these
if
ones-
we're
This is an
tripping
indica or
balls,
sativa.
if we're tripping balls while fighting
hybrid.
something, that's even better.
No, these are not like the snacks from the house. These are not filled with fingernails and hair.
Gross. Thank God.
Okay, good.
So you
So
all
how many can we eat? I only need 6.
12 each.
Okay. So someone can
Amazing.
have my 6. So Madeleine probably, because Madeleine, I think.
Let me go over what the snacks are actually. Oh, you know what sucks? None of them are sweets.
That's okay. I prefer
That's fine.
savory.
That is
Smoked
fine.
salmon canapes,
Ooh, good.
cheese tarts,
meaty.
onion tarts, mini
Sure.
cheese souffles. So everyone's breath's gonna smell like shit.
Masks, baby.
It's also a
That's
fantasy
why we're
setting.
wearing 'em.
It's also a fantasy setting. So, anyways, scallops served in the shell with melted cheese and crispy crumbs, little mini ham sandwiches, and olive topping on crusty bread. Those are the snacks y'all are munching on.
Fabulous. And is the screaming continuing
Oh,
in
yeah.
the background as we consume
yeah.
these snacks? This is great. This is everything
Let's
I like.
move. Let's walk in.
And you all get the benefits of short rest.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even
We'll see.
better.
Yeah, thank God.
Including hit dice or just with the 12?
Including hit dice if you want.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, well, none of this sounds good.
Maybe we should
Madeleine.
move. But or maybe we should just stay down here until it's done, and investigate after.
I mean,
You're not going to slap Eliott? If I would have said that you've given me daggers for things.
there's an entire fucking room that's been turned into wax people. There's a difference between your suggestion of fucking off in the middle of everything, when we had a hope in all the hells of fixing it, and right now. So.
The door to the cellar
Also-
bursts open, and you can see one of those servants just going,
Piss off, what do you want?
guests aren't supposed to be down here.
Oh, my dear, we're not guests. You can go away now. Goodbye.
What are you?
We're here
That's
to
none
help.
of your business. Go away. Goodbye.
We're exterminators.
They're closed.
It's open
I imagine
now.
it's open.
And you see this wax figure kind of like twitching as they walk down the corridor, dragging an axe behind them.
All right.
And Gregory's like, nah, fuck that. And shoots a couple fire rays at them.
Oh my
You know
God.
what? We
Gregory
fucking
has a Glock.
stand Gregory.
Yeah. Just...
What did we do without Gregory?
Natural 20.
Die.
Natural 20 on the first one, so that's going to be 6d6 fire damage.
Everybody back the hell away
The
from
thing
this shit,
just
too.
hits the floor.
Doesn't explode.
Just hits the floor and melts.
Nice.
Pat
Didn't
Gregory
hit
on
that
the
head.
head.
What kind of axe is it?
Just a standard hand axe.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
There's no burying the hatchet with Eliott.
My death
No, we
saving.
buried it with
May,
Craig.
death saving throw. But yeah, what are y'all doing?
Does the little servant dude have any keys or?
He's
A
got a
key
little
ring or
nice,
anything.
little nice suit on.
Mm-hmm.
Little nice
Does he have a
mask on.
dustpan?
He's got a dustpan.
But no key.
A little,
Oh.
little portable broom.
Mm-hmm.
2 copper pieces.
I'll take the copper. No, I won't.
I will.
He'll flip him over and put the copper pieces over
He's
his
also got a
eyes.
really long tongue,
What that tongue do?
like in his mouth,
Eliott will look
Doesn't
to
do
the others
anything
and like
now.
act like he's investigating,
and
but he's gonna
pointed
take
ears.
take a scalpel and cut the tongue off
Okay, you can tell they're an undead,
and slip it into his
specifically
pouch.
a ghoul.
Do they have hair?
Yeah, it's like a thinning little like strands, kind of Homer Simpson style.
I would like to take a slice of hair.
Okay, you're like cutting their hair, not just plucking it out.
Yeah, I will cut their hair
Okay, you cut their
and
hair.
get like a little tuft.
Eliott just wants some ghoul blood, so he's taking the tongue. It's like a
Okay. He does have
Oh,
he does have a key ring.
he'll take that too.
It's got like 35 keys on it.
He will not take that. No, he will take
He's
it.
like taking everything.
He will take the keys
Oh,
and
yeah,
toss
he was
them to Madeleine.
he was decapitated, so you could just walk over to his head and just go.
Yeah, that's what Talia's just like.
Yeah, he'll toss the
Horrifying.
keys to Madeleine.
Just prestidigitation's the blood off.
Okay.
Well, all right then. We only have something to use at least. Shall we progress forward carefully, given the presence of the enemy?
Oh, yes. Madeleine, you lead. I will lead the way, but you say where we should go. Yes?
If you'd like, I'll poke my head out briefly to see what's going on in the hallway.
A lot of dead of those. Jeez, a lot of those dead ghoul servants
Servants. Yeah.
in various states of dismemberment in the hallway.
Great. Anything else moving?
Nope.
How many doorways? Is it a servant hallway?
You would get back to the corridor that led you into the main corridor that was behind the portrait, the initial portrait in the art gallery.
So not going back. So it connects to the same hallway we were in originally?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, I think we have 2 options. One being, of course, going back in the ballroom and throwing ourselves at the mercy of dozens, if not hundreds, of wax figures, which I'd rather not.
Hard pass.
Yes. Or we can head back up. Wait, no. I'm stupid. I'm looking at the grate beneath us. There's wax coming out of it, right?
Like old solidified
Or like
wax.
as if. Okay. What if we go down here?
Oh, the grate's like this big.
Oh, it's not.
It probably
okay.
came up from.
I was thinking of.
It probably came from up that way. You
Right.
should probably find your dark maiden who presides over this place.
We can certainly try. That fellow said that she won't give a shit,
Yes, what
which doesn't particularly surprise me. But
purpose would we serve doing that? We are.
It's a difference in the city being overrun as opposed to.
I don't like it when the DM does
I don't like
math.
that either.
I don't understand.
Thalia, make a dex save.
Oh God.
Gladly. That's a 13.
13. Cool. You all see a tendril of wax come launching down the corridor, like impossibly long, ensnare Thalia's foot and start to pull Thalia down the corridor towards the grand ballroom. Just
I would like to grab her.
I would like to shoot the tendril
okay.
with electricity.
Okay, first, contested athletics check.
This will go great with my -1, you guys. 17.
Wow. Okay. You pull Thalia free.
Nice.
Yay.
And Professor, go for it.
All right. Steady aim? No, I'm joking. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's a total of 10 lightning damage.
Cool. Looking down the corridor, you can see this wax figure taking up the entirety of the corridor and just coming down the corridor, and you can see this like a collection of faces all over it. Faces you recognize from the masquerade, as well as faces you don't
Is it
recognize.
masks then? Is a bunch of masks?
Oh, like face, yeah, masks. that are just,
Nice.
like, and you can see like outfits that are like stuck inside the wax. This thing is just like pulling itself along the corridor, and you can just hear sorrowful moans and gasps of pain as this thing like moves down the corridor. As it moves down the corridor, you can see like some of the faces that are exposed the most are like grinding on the stone of the corridor, just like and leaving like blood streaks. As you recognize the massive wax creature that absorbed the Fatberg in the sewers coming down the corridor towards you all, and you are in a cellar that has no other exit. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait,
did I
so
notice?
how-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. So we came through a different picture, and then there's a door.
The picture is what you came through, and you can see this thing coming through. The picture was like opened up by one of the ghouls when it came out of this corridor into the room with you guys.
Oh, so I see.
It's coming
Okay.
down
For
the
some
corridor.
Oh, reason, I thought we walked in and could see a door on the other side.
Oh yeah, there is a door, but it's locked from the outside.
Right.
And this thing's coming down the corridor you came from.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor, 4 for initiative. Thalia, 9 for initiative. May, 5 for initiative. What Madeleine get?
6.
Okay.
We did great, guys.
Gregory levitates in the air, gets wreathed in green flames, and it's gonna go.
Okay, up, Gregory.
Oh yeah, it took 10 damage already. It's
up,
about
Gregory.
30 feet down the corridor. Gregory's just gonna smile, open up his mouth, and cast Fireball down the corridor.
Oh, Lord.
Shit.
But fire does scary stuff to it.
Gregory doesn't know that.
I know.
Yeah.
And even if Gregory did, he'd do the same thing anyhow.
Yeah, like,
So-
come on, this is Gregory.
Kinda
we're
That's
talking about.
certainly true.
Question: did we notice the lightning doing anything to this? Like,
Seems like it is affected normally by it.
Okay.
Got a 17 on the dex save. So that is half damage.
Weirdly dexterous ball of wax.
It was
Like,
flat.
it
He just absorbs
splits.
it.
29 fire damage halved.
Takes up the full corridor.
Yeah. Alright. As it gets hit by fire, it seems to be wreathed in flame like a candle would. And you can hear the people that are like absorbed by this thing screaming in agony as they
no.
also catch fire. Just
That's terrifying.
and now the
Mhm.
corridor is brightly lit.
Great.
Okay. Start of its turn though, it takes some necrotic damage from being on fire. Takes 6 necrotic damage from being on fire. And it's going to use its movement speed. Oh yeah, I forgot I fucked up its movement speed when I made it. It doesn't have 40 feet of movement. It moves its full 30 and gets to the doorway and has to like push itself out of the door. Yeah, and then it's gonna reach one of its tendrils through the door and go for a slappy slap on Gregory. Nope. Eliott, this thing's like 10 feet away and it's like pushing itself through the door now.
Okay,
Or
there.
the portrait.
So in here, there's like
Wine.
barrels and right.
Yeah, barrels of wine and a door on the left wall that when you checked it was locked on from the opposite side.
Okay. Can Eliott attempt to grab one of the barrels
Yeah.
and throw it at this thing?
Sure. Make an improvised weapon. Range should be ranged improvised weapon.
Okay, that's not great, but we'll see. Oh, why'd you do that? Fuck these dice. 7. No, 10, I'm sorry.
It wouldn't be a dex check, it'd be an attack roll using your dex modifier.
Yeah, but I'm not proficient, so it's only a +3, right?
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, 10 doesn't hit. The barrel just sails over it and smashes on the wall and just...
Doesn't tell some shit.
Nope.
Okay.
That's your
bonus action. Yeah, bonus action. Shit, there's not much I can fucking do. That was technically an attack action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll shift around to kind of give everybody a clear view, but he will spend a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
So first one, oh my god. Nope, that's an 11. It's not gonna hit.
That misses.
I remember this thing quite well. The second one, I'm gonna go ahead and do a hand of harm on it. See if
Okay.
that hits. That's better. 18.
18 hits.
That is 6 necrotic damage.
Okay. So you like just
Mhm.
right
Trying
into
to
there.
trying to chop away some of that.
You also
Melty
see,
wax.
like you can also see like faces forming on the wax of people it's like absorbed technically, and you can see Pitt's face in there.
He aims for Pitt's face.
Sure.
He doesn't want to see that.
Okay. Thalia. You're all like 10 feet away from this thing.
Terrifying.
You would remember that when it moves into somebody's space, it engulfs them,
Yeah, so,
and you're all currently just.
is there any indication that it has hearing? Like, can it hear?
Hard to
Or-
tell. It's wax.
Hard to tell. It's wax.
But there are people all over it that are screaming.
Okay. I guess I'm going to focus on it
Mhm.
as a whole, and Thalia will begin to hum the tune that she learned on the harp that one time.
Okay.
And I need a wisdom saving throw as the dissonant whispers start to take effect.
It's a 10.
So the save was 15. So it takes, so I'm casting at 2nd level.
Yep.
It takes 10 psychic damage
Okay.
and must immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay. It uses 30 feet of movement to down the corridor. Back the way it came.
Ooh. So it's slower than the last time we saw it.
Yeah, because I fucked it up when I made it. I
Oh,
gave it 50
okay.
feet of movement speed when I designed it and didn't realize I did that.
At the zoomies.
That's why it was like.
It's
And
just
could
weighed
absorb
down by
people.
more people. It's just weighed down
Yeah,
by
it's
more
weighed down by a
people.
bunch of people.
Yeah.
There we go.
And yeah, and it's still lit on fire, and you can just see like cooked flesh starting to like scrape along the ceiling because it's just it's taking up the entire circumference of the corridor, and people
Charcoal,
are just
like a marshmallow that
yeah,
you burn.
it's
and
basically like
charcoal.
a marshmallow yeah, with strands of flesh attached to it, just smearing these people down the corridor.
So I don't want to be close to that. So I'm gonna just reach over and who's closest to me? Like, where are we all standing?
Technically, Gregory would be.
Gregory is the closest to me. Which one of my other teammates, teammates that have a body,
Each of them are within.
are close?
Eliott moved forward, so Eliott's not.
Everybody but Eliott.
Eliott's not. Everybody with Eliott. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So then Talia's gonna not slap the professor like she thought she was gonna do. We're gonna turn to May instead and just give her a little buddy slap on the shoulder and be like, "You got this!" And bardic inspiration. And then she's gonna step back behind everybody.
All right.
You got
Madeleine.
this, May!
So,
Madeleine.
good thing the creature ran away because I'm going to cast Shatter. It's far down, nice and far down the hallway, so none of my friends get hit. But that is a Constitution saving throw.
5.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, and for the people that are inside.
Wait, what?
The people that are inside.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant my friends. That is 13 thunder damage.
Okay, and the ceiling partially collapses a little bit of the corridor.
I'm sure the Duchess won't mind.
But then you're trapped if it fully collapses.
But there's a door and we have keys.
So there's no keyhole on this side, the keyhole's on the opposite side.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
God damn this door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is my action. I don't have anything that I care to do during bonus action, but I will back up if I can.
Alright. Yep.
If there's space.
May.
That thing is down the hallway.
It'd be 40 feet away from you now, yeah.
It'd be 40 feet away. There's that door behind us that has no goddamn, that we can't open.
Yeah, there's no keyhole on this side. The other doors you saw of the other rooms you peeked into didn't have keyholes on this side either. For reasons.
Remember, guys, it can just dash and then engulf us on its next turn.
It's looking pretty good. I mean, it's a big old wax thing. What are you doing?
It's looking pretty good. So potentially I could just attempt to blast the door open.
Yeah.
I am going to look at that door and just scratch my ear and just look towards it, do finger gun and eldritch blast at the door.
Okay, make an attack roll.
27 for the first one.
27 will hit the door.
I sure hope it does.
I gotta double check something for Eldritch Blast. Give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that.
Because it has to be a creature?
Yeah, it has to be a
Eldritch
creature.
Blast has to be a creature, yeah.
Creature.
Isn't that exciting?
Isn't that exciting? That's
Yep.
super
Eldritch
exciting.
Blast has to be a creature. I knew it.
God fucking damn it.
I knew it.
I mean, I guess I could just try to break down the door, but that probably won't go well.
Whatever you want to do. I will say the doors are wooden doors with a lot of brass fittings on them. They don't look they don't look like they're fortress-like.
May is going to crack her knuckles, and run towards the door and just try to break it down.
Athletics check.
12.
Nope. That's your action.
God fucking damn it.
You hear voices on the other side go, "What the fuck was that?" And then you hear running away down the corridor. Well, you will eventually hear running way down the corridor.
May just yells as what she can. Open the door, children!
Okay. Anything else?
That's her turn.
All right, Professor. Just to get some context, because you weren't here for the start of the round, Eliott tried throwing a barrel of wine at the creature, missed. He got scared down the corridor, and then May just tried breaking down a door.
Right. You heard her, orphans. Let's break down the door.
All right.
She said kids.
All right. You hear a giggle from somewhere within the armor, Professor. Like a, okay. Athletics check.
That's freaking the professor out. You said athletics?
Yes, please.
17.
Whoa, who'd you lose? 17. Because it's your armor doing it, I will let you add your spellcasting modifier if you want to that. So
Sure.
17 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting modifier. That is
Or whatever's higher.
22.
Your athletics or your spellcasting modifier, whichever's higher.
Well, I mean, you said it was an athletics check, so that was 17. I rolled a 14 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
If I did my spellcasting modifier, it would be 19.
Okay. 19 would do it.
Okay.
So the door off the hinges, just and you see another long corridor, and you can see these two servant ghouls on the other side going, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, yes. All of you should get out of here unless you want to get absorbed by that fiend.
They look back in the room. What are you talking about?
What? Do
It's-
I not see it?
Well, they can't see it.
It's right there.
It's 30
right?
feet.
It's
No,
huge.
dissonant whispers. It's like 40 feet down the corridor. They can't see it from their angle.
But it's on fire and lighting up the entire corridor, right?
They can see light, but they just can't see the creature from their angle.
Well, fine. Enjoy yourselves then.
They in the middle of something?
They were guarding the door.
Kissing.
Pat him on the head.
Door's open.
Do you pat one of them on the head?
But I mean, they so far they've been pretty passive.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
That touch.
And then,
All right.
and then just
I keep forgetting about.
and then it just keels over dead. Just
Oh my god.
It's like they're allergic to old people. I don't get it.
you just pat him on the head and he just dies. Yeah, he just dies. When you pat him on the head, just.
Oh god, it hurts.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good. All right.
Do you use any of your movement to get into that new corridor?
Oh, I'm using all of my movement to get as far away from this motherfucker. as
Okay,
possible.
so yeah, you just pat. The one dies. The other one goes. And at the end of your turn, he's just gonna run the opposite way down the corridor away from you. The other little ghoul just.
Perfect.
Like toward
No, like he's
past
just.
us?
No,
or
he-
further. Okay.
Professor's in
I got
another
it.
corridor. This thing's going the opposite direction that the professor's going.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn. So I should be 70 feet away from it, since it was within 10 feet of us. Had to use 30 feet of its movement, and I moved 30 feet back. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And there's a dead ghoul in the doorway. That's gonna bring us back to Gregory, who's just gonna. How many spell slots does he have? 1/3 level. Oh yes, that's what he's gonna do. He goes like he's coughing up a hairball, and he casts Flaming Sphere in the corridor where that thing is. This big 5-foot diameter sphere of fire just appears in the corridor that this thing's stuck in.
Fucking boy.
Flame skulls are cool as fuck.
And you guys told me not to talk to the skull.
And then bonus action, he's gonna move the sphere
that.
30 feet and ram the sphere into the thing.
My fucking boy.
Flaming Sphere is such a cool fucking spell. Alright. Dex save.
It was real fun as Melody.
13. 13. Fails. So it takes... What's the damage here? 2d6 fire damage. 8 fire damage. Wow. I hope Gregory kills it. Alright, that's going to bring us to with a wax creature. Trying to check something. If it ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. Okay. It's going to move through the sphere 30 feet, get back to the corridor, then it's going to action dash, and it's going to push right into the room. The only person who was out of the room was the professor, so I need dex saves from everybody but the professor. Because this is a huge ooze creature.
Oh my god.
So yeah, actually, yeah, dexterity saves from everybody but the professor.
16?
Gregory got an 11.
Oh no.
Okay, so Madeleine, you can pick 5 feet. You can be pushed 5 feet to behind this thing or to the side of it.
Which is closer to the door that the professor went through?
Left side.
Then that.
Okay, you push 5 feet that way. Eliott, what'd you get for your dex save?
What did I get? Where am I? 8.
8. Okay. You are engulfed. You're just absorbed inside this thing, which is on fire currently. And there's other people in there. So you take, ooh, I almost rolled all max for that acid damage. So Eliott, you take 17 acid damage. And are engulfed. You can't breathe, which is fine.
Well, I don't need to. Yeah.
And you're restrained. Thalia, what'd you get for your dex save?
22.
22. 5 feet behind it or 5 feet to the sides?
I'm gonna follow Madeleine
Okay.
if I can.
Yep. May, dex save, what'd you get?
7.
Okay, you're engulfed. You take 17 acid damage.
I'm just saying, me and Pitt are going the same way, goddammit.
You can't breathe and you're restrained. Is that everybody?
Don't worry.
Gregory also failed. Gregory takes 17 acid damage. Doesn't need to breathe because he's a fucking skull. And is also restrained. Alright, that's its turn.
I'm just saying I would leave each and every single one of you fuckers if it meant Gregory got out.
Wow, saying that about your best friend. Wow.
Alright, that's
Eliott's
its turn.
Only her best friend because he promised her a bottle of ashes.
Eliott.
It's true.
I thought you were going to say acid, and I'm like, okay.
Eliott, you're inside this thing. You can see in there. Which is weird.
Okay.
It's like brightly lit because everything's burning in here.
Right.
Well, you know, because it's on fire. Actually,
Mhm.
there might be rules for this. I gotta double check.
Yeah, is it damage at the top of the turn or at the bottom of the turn?
Start of its turn, people inside take acid damage.
Oh,
but I'm
okay,
seeing
okay.
if there's anything on here for fire. Nah. Can't really
Just
tell.
add it to the fire or
it's
acid.
a mix of
damage, I
acid and
guess.
fire. Yeah. So you're in there. You can see all these other people slowly dissolving in here as their like flesh is merging with the wax.
Okay.
You can see someone like trying to like pry themselves free, and it's just like peeling their face off.
Gross. Oh God. Okay. This is gonna be crazy.
I'm here for it.
Wait, I'm restrained though.
You are
What
restrained.
is that?
You have disadvantage on everything because I don't like you.
Perfect.
No, restrained.
Ideal.
Restrained is your speed is 0. You have no bonus.
Okay,
you
so
can't benefit from any bonus to your speeds. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Party. Shit. Oh no, it's a haversack. Oh no.
Yeah.
Never mind. I can't do what I wanted to do because it's not a fucking bag of holding.
Turn it.
Shit.
Just turn it inside out.
No, I was gonna crawl into it,
Oh yeah,
but I
because you
can't.
can go into a bag of holding because you don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's a haversack, so fuck. Okay. Not wait. Could I? How big's the opening? I'm gonna see.
Oh my god.
1 second.
I mean, you don't have any bones, right?
True. Give me a second.
Just
Give me
gotta-
a second.
It says there's an each has. Oh no, it's divided up. Okay, each side pouch can hold 20, and then the large pack. Never mind. I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
If it was a
only
bag
holds
of
80.
holding, you definitely could.
Yeah, I could have. Fuck. I turn it into a bag of holding. No.
Sure.
Okay, so Eliott is going to try to man.
At the start of its turn, everyone inside will take 6d6 acid damage. Just a reminder.
Average of 30 damage.
Okay.
Well, 30
21.
damage.
21.
Right?
Apparently it's 21.
Oh.
Okay. Eliott
I
is
don't
going
need that
to...
type of negativity in my life, Justin!
Same.
21 is still pretty bad. Still pretty bad.
Eliott is going to take out. Fuck, this is gonna be all at disadvantage.
Yeah.
At the max is 36.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to try it. There's nothing else to do. I mean, I could try to fight my way out,
Light a
but
bomb?
I don't have one of those. Wait, do I?
You can use an action to try to break out, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I don't trust my rolls of my Trent score, but I don't know. I don't trust the fucking disadvantage either. Shit. He will. Fuck. He is going to attempt. He's going to attempt to. Break out. Yeah.
Okay, strength check.
I'll say. Yeah, he attempts to break out. Just a strength.
That would be
check.
strength
Okay.
athletics, yeah.
Oh. Well, that's not any better. No, that's exactly it. That's a 9.
Okay, nope. That's your action. You're still stuck inside.
Cool. Bonus action. Can't do shit with that. Yep. Nope. That's gonna be it for
Bonus
Eliott.
action, poop that himself.
All right.
What does?
Just a reminder: anyone inside the wax thing, since you can't breathe, you cannot cast spells that have vocal components.
You know what, Justin? You can just.
It's
God
like, no.
damn!
Actually, you know what? Sam does a really cool thing on the Sunday game. You can try to cast a spell with verbal components if you can't currently breathe, like you're drowning or something, but it costs you as many rounds of breath as the spell's level.
Holy fuck, I like that though.
9th level spell. Anyways, cool. Thalia, you are pushed 5 feet to the left side of this thing. You can see Gregory like inside. You can see Eliott inside. You can see May inside.
I take my dagger and try and cut Gregory out.
There is a check to try to pull somebody out. What is it here? A creature within 5 feet can use an action to pull a creature or object out by making a strength check.
I don't suppose I can at all make this an acrobatics.
No.
Shit. Alright, come on, Gregory.
And you do take acid damage from trying to pull something out. Okay, strength check to try to pull Gregory out.
Come on, baby. Yeah, yeah, baby, woo. That's a 6.
I rolled max for the acid damage.
Yeah,
Okay, so
baby,
it's
woo.
3d6, and I rolled max, so 18 acid damage. Just.
Oh, wait. Not healing. That's not what I wanted. Damage. 18. We still up, baby.
Any bonus actions you want to use?
I can't hear me in there, right?
Nope. No, they technically have full cover, so. And they cannot hear. They got wax in their ears. And melting flesh, basically.
So it's an action. Do I have any bonus actions?
Gregory can just. Oh, hold on. Gregory still has concentration on flaming sphere.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Love that for him.
But he can only move at 30 feet in this thing dashed, so it's like 40 feet away.
So I had my action to pull Gregory out.
Yep. You have a bonus action if you want to use it.
I would like to burn one of my spell slots to hex this thing for dex saves.
Sure. That would be dex checks, but yeah.
Dex checks.
Okay.
But I would like to hex it.
Alright. And you're still staying within 5 feet of it?
Yeah, I don't move it. I don't want to move because it's going to come after me.
Okay. Madeleine, you're also within 5 feet of this thing.
Yep. I've been like going between 2 spells back and forth for the last this whole time. Okay, I'm going to not kill my friends.
Yeah, I'm checking if they're engulfed, if they have total cover. Oh, they don't have total cover while they're engulfed for some reason. They should, though.
Well, this is a touch spell, so it shouldn't matter. I'm gonna... I really fucking hope this works. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay, since you do touch it, you do take acid damage from touching it.
Do I care? Probably. Okay.
Oh yeah, creatures inside the thing cannot be seen and have total cover, so yeah, Shatter wouldn't affect them. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that.
Oh,
we could
Shatter
see them.
wouldn't?
I was rechecking the stat block. Cannot be seen and have total cover.
I gotta change up what I was gonna do.
Okay. That changed things. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Shatter again, like right behind it, so that it doesn't hit those of us outside the ball of wax.
Okay.
But it hits the wax.
12.
That fails. So that's a crit fail on my roll. 15
Okay.
damage.
I'll say that'll collapse the entryway to that corridor.
Great.
Because of the shatters that are going off in there.
Yep.
So Flaming Sphere is just stuck in there.
No! Shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action get the fuck out with Misty Step. Can I do that? No, that's a sec.
No.
I don't think I can do that. Never mind.
Yeah, because it's not a cantrip. Or you didn't cast a cantrip.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna...
Well, I thought Misty Step was your racial
It's like a
class feat, right?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think it still only counts as being able to cast it for free.
Yeah, it's still affected by those spell rules.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna risk it.
Cool.
To get the fuck out.
Attack of opportunity.
I guess. Yeah.
Natural 1.
Thank fucking God. Alright, I run.
Okay. So
30 feet back.
Okay, so you'd get to where the professor is.
Yeah. Great. That's it.
May, you're inside.
Oh, bonus action sword.
Okay, May, you're inside this thing.
Yeah, I am.
You lose a round of breath. Oh, no, you don't. Not yet.
Yeah, so my options are basically try to break out. That's basically...
You can attack while you're in here. Your attacks just have disadvantage.
Advantage. You know what? We'll just try to fucking Eldritch Blast. Might as well. I'm in here. It's at disadvantage anyhow.
Yeah.
We go try it. First one is a 13.
Misses. You hit one of the people that's stuck in here and they just expire.
Oops.
You have another one.
And then the other one is a 21.
That'll hit.
Yay! And that'll be 7 damage.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
It doesn't look like any of my bonus actions will work for anything. But how close is Eliott to me?
Like side by side.
May just goes into her pocket, grabs a piece of candy, and then like puts it in Eliott's hand and just kind of like clasps
it's
their
just
hand
full.
around
It just immediately just coated in
just
wax.
they're just like they know this is bad and they're just I guess
Alright.
that's her turn.
Professor.
Right, so both my May and Eliott are not visible, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So Madeleine, are we running now? Just going?
I mean, if we can try to destroy it, why not try to destroy it from here?
Because it's fast.
Listen, it's going to chase us around anyway. We may as well try to kill it, and then we can fuck off if it doesn't work.
We can't fuck off if it doesn't work, because it will absorb us.
Well, first it's going to have to absorb Thalia, so we have at least one more shot.
Alright. There aren't enough people that are performing attacks on it for me to confidently use Fairy Fire on this thing. Like, not enough people are able to attack it, so that would be a waste of a turn. Yeah, and doing the spell that I'm thinking about probably wouldn't work either.
Oh, fine.
He kind of looks at you and then down the hallway.
Yeah, it's still in the wine room. It hasn't left the cellar room yet, so it's still like it'd be 30 feet away. Out of line of sight currently.
Wait, what?
Because you're out in you moved down you dashed down the corridor when you left the room. So this thing's still in the wine cellar room. It hasn't left that room yet. It's in there with Thalia.
But I can. It's a straightaway though.
No. Doorway, corridor. You went this way. You can't see into that room, so you can't see anyone in that room. Because you said you.
If I use any of my movement to go back, I'm fucked.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm fucking running then.
Okay.
It's gonna chase us, and so I'll run 30 feet, and then I'll hold my action for if I see it, I'll use my 2 attacks.
Okay. Cool. Gregory's inside. Can't see outside, so he's gonna bonus action try to move his flaming sphere, and he goes, "It didn't hit for some reason." Okay, that's weird. And then Magic missile.
Yeah, baby, woo.
He's gonna cast magic missile at 2nd level. So that
Yeah,
is
baby, woo.
4 darts. And they all deal the same amount of damage, because magic missile, that's how magic missile works. 3 times 4. 12 force damage. Thalia, this thing's looking real hurt. You just see it like, you see like bubbles pop as these little magic missiles go out of it. Unfortunately, though, it's the thing's turn, and everyone inside's gonna take some acid damage.
So long, farewell.
Well, we'll say goodbye.
No.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Thalia and Gregory will get you out.
I'm just going the way of Pit again.
Everyone inside takes 15 acid damage. 15.
So long, farewell.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
And then it's gonna make 2 slam attacks against Thalia.
Why?
Because
Thalia,
you're right
help
there.
us
Fuck
out.
you, that's why.
Yeah.
It can't fucking hit me.
The first one's a natural 1,
It can't fucking hit me.
and the second one's a 16.
It can fucking hit me.
You were saying.
The fire looks like it's dying out, and the fire will go out next turn.
Cool. How much
Oh my
damage is
god.
that?
I keep almost rolling max on damage dice. 14 bludgeoning damage.
I feel like there's an and.
Oh, yeah, it's on fire. 5 fire damage. Oh, that just
5
does
hit
it.
points left.
So it just.
Holy fuck.
Y'all thought you were gonna be the first one to go down?
So you're unconscious.
Wait, no, Eliott was. Never mind. I'm unconscious.
And then it's going to move into the corridor, so it engulfs you. You automatically fail the dex save, so you're engulfed. And you fail a death save because you take acid damage when you're engulfed.
This speed running this, y'all.
So you take 1 failed death save, so you get engulfed. And it comes out into the corridor, and Professor, your
So
held attacks.
Lord.
Your held attacks go off, Professor. Oh, it also
Pew,
absorbs
pew.
the. It also absorbs the ghoul corpse on the floor. Just.
Cool. Hopefully that doesn't bolster its hit points. First attack is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack is a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
All right. So the first one is 14
Mm-hmm.
lightning damage, and the second one is 8 lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Running. Yes. Run! Oh, oh. Oh, it comes! Ah!
And then it just like deflates on the floor, and all the people it's engulfed kind of just spill out, and it's a pile of like 50 corpses just in that corridor. We're still in initiative because there's some death saves going on. So
You
it's,
wanted to run.
so it's 30 feet away. It's 25. It was 25 feet away.
Oh, so if I hadn't have moved, I would have been absorbed
Yeah.
before I got my turn.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. You're smart.
I have,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wait, no.
in my defense,
Hold on,
I
hold
have
on, no.
fought way
You
too
moved-
many.
You moved 30 feet away. It moved out the door. It's 55 feet away from you.
Okay,
But
I was gonna
but
say,
it's 25 feet away from Madeleine.
I too many occasions have I been a breath away from dying to a gelatinous cube. So movement is a huge part of
All right.
staying away from
All right,
that
that's
shit.
right. That
Anyway,
was, that was
yeah.
its turn. Eliott, you're lying under a pile of corpses. Death saving throw. Remember, you can't get resurrected because of a deal you made.
Oh, yeah.
So pressure's on. No pressure.
That's a 16.
No pressure.
Succeeds.
Pressure's on. No pressure.
Thalia, death saving throw. Don't roll a nat 1. Like, seriously, don't do it.
Is it 2?
Oh my god.
Thalia said, "Watch me, bitch."
Thalia said, "Is it me? Am I the
I'm the
drama?"
drama.
Talia just did like a pump fake, like
Yeah.
Talia
Thalia
looks a little-
stops breathing, and they're like, "What?"
out of
Like,
everyone that
yeah.
out of everyone that was engulfed, including Gregory, Eliott, Thalia, and May, Thalia is dissolving quicker than the rest. Madeleine, you're
I'm
20.
dissolving.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Madeleine, you're 25 feet away from this pile of corpses.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna book it, and I still okay.
Investigation checks to find your friends.
Oh god. I have a +5 to this. Don't fuck me. Natural 20.
Who are you looking for?
So 25.
Who are you looking for? You don't know who the most hurt
The
is. Who are you looking
first
for?
person. The first person I see, I don't know. I guess Thalia, the person who looks the worst, but I wouldn't know that because I can't see them.
I'm saying who you're looking for.
you get a natural 20, so you get to choose probably.
Yeah, I'll look for Thalia.
Okay.
You've known her the longest.
Talia is dissolving.
That's true.
You can see, you can see
yeah.
bone.
Cool.
That's
Potion of
fucking
Supreme Healing.
sick.
Okay, it's an action.
Because I haven't used it yet.
Your action was the investigation check, so you can't do the potion.
I'll hold it out to the professor. Jump it down her throat.
The professor is 55 feet away.
I'll hold an action to give it to him.
He's 55 feet away.
I mean, May is right
That's
in
all
the
I can
party.
do, right? Like I can't.
May
No one
is
else
in there.
That's all I
He
can
won't
do.
be reaching you on this turn.
If May is somebody pour it down her throat because I can't do anything else.
May.
So.
Madeleine is right there, freaking out with the potion bottle. May just bursts out of the ooze.
Wasn't
and
the
is
potion of
just...
Supreme Healing already used? Last session?
Don't think so. No,
The-
there was a
what's
different
his
potion. The
nuts?
potion that Professor
Yeah.
gave me.
Professor's been using
That was
those,
different.
because
What's
he
his
got
nuts?
4 of those potions, so he's used 2 of them.
The dude who was seducing us at the party gave one to Eliott.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was using the one that I found in the shop in the box. Remember, I shook the box and there was a potion of Supreme Healing inside. That's the one I'm using right now. I haven't used that yet.
I don't remember that. Okay. So May's the one feeding it to Thalia. So May, roll 10d4 plus 20.
10d4.
And then just add 20 to it.
Oh, that's very satisfying on the ears. 44 healing.
Alright.
As May just brushes some of the acid away from your mouth and is just holding
A little
it
bit of
very
skin comes away when you're brushing it away. You kind of like flick off like a globule of skin. And it kind of just goes.
And May's just like humming under her breath. Just. Oh, come on, dear child. It's okay. It's okay. Come now. Come away.
Child.
Thalia, you heal 44 hit points.
I only have a from 41,
Yeah.
but that's
Alright, May, that was your action.
They're awake. May's looking over at Eliott.
They're dissolving
and-
as well.
They just kind of like put the stuff down and like give the bottle that they were using into Thalia's like hands, and then they just kind of slide over to Eliott and just put their head in their lap, and they're just like, "Come on, stay with us, stay with us."
Okay, Professor, you're 55 feet away.
Hurry up, dummies.
What else am I gonna do?
True.
What else am I gonna do?
Gregory,
I could move 30 feet, move 60 feet, and then wait for another turn while everybody gets revived.
Gregory's gonna cast Flaming Sphere on the group.
Mood.
yeah, baby, woo.
Bitch, what?
Mood.
No. He's a skull. He can't stabilize anybody, so he's just gonna float there.
You're okay, Gregory. It's alright, dude. It's alright.
Eliott, death saving throw.
That's a 19.
2 successes. Thalia. The bottle you were given is empty. May gave the empty potion of Supreme Healing to Thalia for some reason.
Am I like gonna shatter the bottle and like just end Eliott? Like, what am I doing?
There you go.
But she was just like, here, like, keep holding your drink for fuck's sakes.
Can I see Eliott now?
Yeah.
Alright. I would like to climb over the pile of bodies and try and stabilize as best I can.
Okay, medicine check.
I'm decent at these.
Now is the perfect time for
That's
me
a
to
dirty
cast my
20.
secret weapon and destroy them all.
All right, Eliott is stable, and you pull Eliott like out of the wax so they don't continue to dissolve, and we'll wake up in 1 hour.
We did it!
We're not dead. Great.
Fun, everybody. I love so much
And-
living constantly on the verge of death.
It's good work, everyone. You survived.
One of the corpses sits. One of the corpses just sits upright.
Stay down.
Oh, I feel so much better. Go for it.
And and then
Was
he's
Professor
gonna-
near us?
50 he can reach. His attacks can reach. And also, we're not in initiative anymore, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Eliott, I imagine, is still because he just got.
Well, one of the corpses sat up.
medicined, right?
One of the corpses sat up and said, that, "What are you doing?" You said you did something when one of the corpses sat up.
Oh yeah.
Make an attack.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Oh, I'm making it. Okay.
Yeah, they sat up. And they went. I'm starting to feel.
You just love killing random people to
No, it's
Last time that happened, it was a pit that came and destroyed us. So fuck them.
So yeah, attack roll.
All right.
18.
Yeah, hits. Roll damage. Oh wait, yeah, it's death touch. Yeah, roll damage.
Oh man, I rolled the least amount of damage for the melee attack.
Third.
Total of 5 necrotic
Yeah, they're a
damage.
commoner. They're just.
Fuck's
Can
sake.
I have your hair?
They're dead.
I would like to take a chunk of their hair, please.
Okay, the entire thing comes off. Like their entire scalp, basically, just. And underneath the scalp is metal and gears.
Horrifying.
And more of the
I hate
corpses
this.
start sitting up again, and they start going, "Oh,
All right. Hold on. Eliott. God damn it, wake up.
And he's gonna pour a potion of healing.
okay."
One of his 2 that he has left, so now he only has 1 left. And try to get that guy
Okay.
conscious
Sure.
so that we can run away. So that's 2d4 plus 2 for a total of god damn, 10. The full max 2 4s.
So,
on the 2d4.
Eliott, you come to consciousness, and you can see the corpses that you're in there with start sitting up, and they go, "Oh, I feel so much better."
Eliott sits up. I feel so much better.
Talia's just holding.
He
a
makes eye
skeleton.
contact with the professor.
Get up, dummy. We gotta go.
You recognize some of the people you've seen around town. People that were hiding when these things were walking around the streets. They're just looking around, going, "Ah, well. Thanks for getting us out of there."
You're welcome.
And they'll just start walking away, and you can hear little mechanisms working inside them as they walk away.
And the professor's just gonna cast Shatter on all of them.
Okay, Madeleine, make a perception check on this group of people
Oh, no.
with advantage.
22.
22. Okay,
Oh, with advantage?
yeah, because you can. Yeah.
23 for a natural 20.
Okay. As Shatter is cast, you do recognize some of your family in there. So, Professor,
Son of a bitch.
let's roll some Shatter damage.
All right.
The
Okay, but is it like my
Professor
direct
Madeline
family?
beef.
They look like them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, they are what they are. Okay. Yeah.
I learned this one from you studying your spells. New invention.
Yeah, roll damage.
The professor's just Getting that knife.
Oh yeah, twist it real good.
Yeah, the whatever
For fuck's
crowd
sake.
survived all just like explode into pieces.
Yeah, you would realize that it does look surprisingly similar to your spells because he's been kind of studying them because of how effective he's seen them be. So he's been kind of tinkering in
Yeah,
his
so
little...
the crowd explodes into pieces.
Yeah, 12 thunder damage.
Can I
Okay,
try
so
and-
before Madeleine freaks the fuck out, when they explode, are they people or are they wax figures?
Mix of both. You can see bone turning into gears, and you can see flesh turning into wax. So you get a sense this thing was converting people into constructs, living people into constructs, like it did to Pitt.
Okay. Gauging appropriate emotional response. Sister and parents or like extended family?
Sister and parents. That's why I asked for the perception check.
Yep, just checking. What the fuck are you doing? She'll like bolt into like the collection of pieces and try to like gather up family people.
Those were the other.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Just
What?
like okay, like medicine check. I assume they're dead, but like
they're unmoving, yeah.
okay, I check sister first.
Yeah.
Fully dead.
Yeah.
Parents
Yeah.
also fully dead.
Yeah.
She just like pauses for a moment, kneeling next to, I guess, her mom, and then stands up, and you can see her just like tense everywhere. And she says very quietly, "You know, I am the only person that can get you out of this fucking realm. And I feel like perhaps I want to leave you here because I have lost the only people that I've cared about. And I want to feel you suffer along with the rest of the people trapped in this godforsaken realm because I don't give a fuck anymore."
Oh, now this is...
What are you talking about? What did I do?
This is very unfortunate, isn't it?
Is this just the professor or is this us as well?
What happened? I just killed all the mechanized, waxy things.
They weren't all mechanized yet. And she turns and gestures at the three people on the ground. My sister and my parents. They weren't fully machines yet.
You can all see somebody leaning in the corridor, leaning up against the wall, drinking a goblet of wine, going, "Yes, this is all very unfortunate."
This is not the goddamn time. What do you want?
I told you nothing here is real.
So does that mean you're not real too, child?
I'm far older than you are, dog. Now,
So you're saying they're still alive somewhere?
I said none of this is real.
May's gonna go walk over to them.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are they?
6'4".
May is just staring
Pretty
up
tall.
at them. And they're just like, do you really have to be such an asshole at this moment?
You started it.
You technically started it.
I will rip your throat out in front of the children if I have to.
You can try. But yes, I said none of this was real. Pip pip. And everything goes black.
Okay. True darkness or like
No, just
magical
just
darkness?
everything goes black.
Sometimes when I close my eyes, I can't see.
May's gonna throw a punch in front of themselves where the dude was.
Okay. You wake up and you're punching a wall. You're all waking up in the fuck, what house did you spend the night in?
The seamstress.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're all waking up in the seamstress's house upstairs where the ceiling went.
We're up there.
Wait, this looks familiar.
Eliott does not move.
Run! Elliott's like clamoring.
Standing in the doorway is Ferran, the guy who, who keeps saying this isn't real. He's like, hello.
Out of the way, dummy!
Oh, don't worry, the ceiling won't collapse this time.
What the fuck is going on? Is it real now?
Yes.
Was that your machinations or something else that's fucked up here?
Hard to explain.
At what point was it not real anymore? Did we go to a party?
Yes, you did.
Did we step into a
At what
portrait?
point?
Oh, a painting.
When you mention stepping into the painting, he smiles.
Fuck.
So, like, my really great dance was real.
Of course.
So what, did we walk into a place that showed us the potential?
No.
Do we get our health potions back?
No.
Okay, it was real then.
Oh.
So fuck you.
Some of it was real.
You could
Back
say
that out.
the consequences weren't real. And you hear somebody walking up the stairs, and the guy smiles and says, if you need answers, remember what the old man said. And he disappears.
What old man?
Van Richten.
Right.
There's been so many
Said,
old
Van
men
Richten
on
said
this
go to Morden. Van Richten said
What?
Van Richten said go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Mordenshire if you want to figure things out and why you all keep getting. Anyways, he disappears as soon as you hear footsteps coming up the stairs, and you see the seamstress open the door and go,
Oh my god.
"What are you all doing in my home?"
Oh, you let us stay, don't you remember?
No.
I will roll a persuasion on that.
No deception.
Is that a persuasion? She did let us do
That's
that.
fine. That's a 25.
Nice.
Oh, I must
You
have.
just convinced her she got fucking wine. She's
I must
she's
have
that
drank
red
too mu-
mom.
I must have
red
drank-
wine mom. Drink.
I must have
Like-
drank too much at the masquerade.
It was a fucking Merlot.
Yeah.
I must have drank too much at the masquerade.
Oh, it was
We
quite the
all
party,
got-
wasn't it?
Yes, we all got terribly.
Yeah, it was strange. There was like a wax in my dream, and all
Yeah,
of a sudden-
that must have been the
It's
alcohol.
very odd.
Must
Like
have been
red
the alcohol.
wine stained teeth.
No. She then she's like, okay, well, whenever you're ready to leave, I guess. And
Of course.
she walks down the stairs, and you hear a slight mechanism inside of her. She walks down the stairs and just goes,
Oh, fucking
strange.
So, like, okay. Is this the house that has the bodies in the basement? Of the
It was the one that had the
House.
bodies in the basement that
Yes.
you and Gregory burned.
And
But
I didn't
you
tell
heard
the
the
rest of the
little-
group.
She had a little noise coming from her.
I wonder if she still has the kids in the basement.
I beg your
What?
pardon?
Huh?
Children in the basement?
Well, they're not alive. Don't worry. It's not that.
Don't work.
That doesn't make it better.
This place.
Does anybody look out the window of the room you're staying in?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
You can see the people of the domain are walking around normally. No, you can see people who were killed in these weird wax attacks walk around. Like you recognize the mortician that was helping you out initially, where you met Eliott. You see him walking around outside, and he looks confused as all fuck. He's just like standing there looking around, like, and just walks on.
Supposed to go. What did Brickton say to go?
Mordenshire.
What is that?
It's in the domain.
Another
He said it was a domain of Mordant.
Mordant.
Is anybody from this domain?
Madeleine,
No, I'm
are
from the
you-
carnival.
Are you all right leaving this place?
There's nothing else we can do here to. If this is how we save my family, this is how we save my family. So let's get the fuck out of here and come back when we have some answers. Are you ready? Let's go. She gets up and just goes to leave.
Okay.
Elliott's gonna help the professor up, get himself situated.
Okay, it hurts.
None of this makes any sense, thank you, Eliott. That'll hurt. for a
Eliott, yeah,
while.
it really hurt.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As you go downstairs, you can see the seamstress is actually eating food. When you've seen the constructs attempt to eat food, they're like feigning eating. She's actually eating.
Do I see a trapdoor in her floor
Nope.
about where? So there's no kids in the basement.
I don't understand.
When I notice her eating, I change direction and go
Okay.
straight for my house.
Okay, so you all follow Madeleine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eliott? No, I don't think Eliott will.
Okay.
I'll meet you later. He's gonna walk to the Wax Museum place.
Okay.
Just real quick.
We'll knock that out of the way first because that's closer.
Okay. Eliott is faster than most of
Naruto
you
running.
two.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
The streets are packed. You get to the
Are
perimeter.
the buildings close enough to where like
Yeah,
Naruto run on the roofs?
sure. Why not?
Eliott will do that.
I might make you stand out and get disintegrated if someone catches you, but sure.
He has a mask on, so
But you're not conforming to high society.
well, he's not high society.
Exactly.
Robot. So yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. Stealth check to see if you don't get caught.
18.
Cool. You get to the wax museum.
Is the door open?
No, it's closed.
Like, does it open?
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Oh, one moment.
He'll close the door and leave. He wanted to see if that dude was alive or not, because that dude got mutilated, so yeah, he's gonna...
Okay. As you're walking away, somebody bumps into you, like they're not paying attention.
Excuse you?
Sorry, I'm missing my eye. I can't find it.
Does the voice sound familiar?
Yeah.
He won't even look. He'll just reach into his physician's bag and pull out an eye, and not looking, gently just places it up, like taps her shoulder. Here you go. Try this one.
They look at you, don't even seem to recognize you. Oh, thanks. And then
Oh my god.
they're also walking with a pair of like crutches because they're also missing a limb.
She could struggle a little bit. She had a long list. And he will, yeah, he will, he doesn't. He will make his way through the crowd,
Mm-hmm. Steal stuff.
and there is an inclination to take more so than before.
Okay.
Where more of it was it felt like a weird impulse.
Mhm.
This is like a strong, like a very overwhelming impulse for Eliott, and it's like I was gonna have him resist. That's why I made him run on the ceiling. But now that he's seeing the throes of people, he will definitely try his hand again.
Okay. Sleight of hand check.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god. 25.
Cool. Roll a d6.
Bloody. 3.
Okay, roll me a d100.
Oh god. Sorry guys. Impulsive stealing. 41. Okay, back to the 4s and 7s, guys. Let's just keep track here.
A broken pendant of a silver dragon that's always cold to the touch.
Okay, broken pendant, silver dragon.
Roll another one.
$37. There's my 7.
Roll again. You already have this. You already stole this from somebody.
Makes sense.
You find the same
sevens
person.
and fours.
You find the same person that you stole from the day before, and go, oh, I don't want to steal from you again.
Person number 37. Yeah, you can go. 81.
Which is a multiple of 4.
A deed. Oh wow, a deed to some place called Tergeron Manor.
We got ourselves free lodging, boys and girls.
This is Madeleine's home. These two Terger. I don't know how to spell that.
Tergeron.
We're the landlords now, bitch.
All right, that's interesting. And last one. 67.
A bronze finger trap sculpted with roaring tigers.
Oh, finger trap. Right.
Finger trap, deed, and the pendant.
Yeah, he'll give, as he's leaving, he'll casually, as he's walking, give the deed a read.
Sure. This is a trinket list, so it just says, the owner of thy document.
Mm-hmm. Is there a location of this manor? Is it on
I'm looking it up to see.
Willowwamp
I'm looking
Lane
this
and...
up.
Okay. I don't know how deeds work, so...
Yep. It is a deed to a manor in a domain of dread. One of the domains of dread. Not this one.
This one.
In a domain of dread known as the Shadowlands.
You don't want that house anyway. It's garbage.
Sell it. Make a lot of money.
It said,
It's a shack.
with the untimely death of the necromancer known as Morgoroth, this deed is now the property of fucking Bob Jansen.
Yes. Find out. Roll it up. Stick it into one of his stomachs.
Now you have a manor in one of the just for pickpocketing somebody. You got a deed to a manor in one of the domains of dread known as the Shadowlands.
See, children, always steal.
You get free houses.
You wouldn't steal a house.
Yeah, you might get a deed. But Eliott will begin, as he's reading, he'll be moving toward where he remembers Madeleine's family home.
Okay. So, funny thing is, based on like the directions and the layout of the city, both groups would get there at the same time.
Because Eliott didn't do jack diddly shit at that other place, though.
Correct. So you all arrive at the estate house where Madeleine, your family, is, and you can see them all in the backyard having a little party, like a little get-together. And they're all drinking and eating and laughing and...
Are they actually drinking and eating and laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I think she probably throws care to the wind. And as we're walking, because I assume the mask is still a thing. Yeah. Bonus action change into myself again.
Okay.
Wait, no. I did for the party. Was I still myself at the... Okay. So I'll go up to my, start walking towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone notice me?
They seem enthralled in what they're doing, so not right away.
Okay. I will. I'll do my fucking. What's the range? Let me just make sure I know the range.
Shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were dead.
I'm the one that
breathe.
kills my family. God damn it. No, I can be psychic or like telepathic to my sister, but I just have to double check the range on that. Where are you? Oh, there's mine. No. Oh, there we go. Within 30 feet, I can speak to anybody. So once I'm 30 feet away, I'll say to my sister, have you missed me?
They kind of look around confused and respond. Can they respond back?
No, they can't,
Oh.
unfortunately.
They look around confused.
I can speak to
They
you.
look around confused.
Do they? I presume I'm walking across a big open like yard, so like
Yeah,
do they
so as
notice me?
you're walking across the guard, one of the one of your like family's butlers, servants, whatever, kind of stops you and goes, "Can I assist you?"
This would be my family, so if you would not mind,
I don't recognize you.
I look identical to my sister. How do you not recognize me?
Wearing a mask.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Uh,
Tell
they call your sister over, and your sister comes over and going, "Why do you look like me? Are you trying to sneak in?"
no. Do you not? For fuck's sake. We are sisters, you and I. I do not know why you do not
I don't-
recognize
I
me.
don't have a sister.
And
I don't have a sister.
So,
Being truthful, does Eliott believe her?
Insight
Eliott
check.
is giving her the looking
Insight check.
up and down. All right. Because Madeleine seems distraught. 22.
yes.
Seems like they believe what they're saying.
Eliott will gently reach his hand
Mhm.
forward to like grab that little, between like right at the like nook of the elbow. Madeleine. Madeleine, they're not.
My mistake. And she will turn around and let you guide her away.
Madeleine's family can't see it, but Thalia goes under her mask and walks away.
Okay.
I do not like this one bit.
Is everything all right? I figured, you offered that for us to, stay at your parents' house while we were here, maybe relax. I'm still kind of looking forward to that. Is that off the table? What's going on?
I don't think
You
that's
see
all-
Madeline like reach underneath her mask and like wipe tears away. We are
I think we
going
need to move, yes.
to Mordant to figure out what is going on. Because losing them is one thing. Seeing them there and losing them is quite the other.
Does Eliott
To the
remember-
mists.
Does Eliott mention seeing Pitt and Pitt not recognizing them?
Not yet. There's
Okay.
a lot of trauma already happening.
Okay.
So we'll drop that bomb later.
Is Eliott gonna go back for the leg?
No.
Uh,
The list that Pitt had upon the leg, if I remember correctly, was like a hit list or like a kill list. She could hobble around for a little bit.
She was playing confirmed kill. Yeah.
Yeah, she could hobble around for a little bit. She'll stumble upon it. That weird sense of like, why do I need to go to the sewer? But Eliott will mention that the wax museum person came back. It's back alive as well, or whatever it is.
what do you think of this mysterious figure there? The annoying one.
I think too many creatures in these various domains play. Enjoy watching others flounder about. It's a game.
Suffer. They like to watch them suffer.
He gave us guidance, though. To a degree. We can follow that.
Degree.
We can follow that and see where it leads. Or we, I don't know. There's not much else we can do.
It is not as if we can stay here or anywhere, probably. If the
Why
last...
not?
Do you want to go home, Professor? Because I can send you there, if you like.
Well, I'm saying, why not stay here for a few days just to have a day where we're not fighting for our lives?
Where would you like to stay? There is nowhere for us to stay.
Do you know how many times we have slept on the goddamn floor? On the dirt?
As you're talking, you all see a familiar little carriage roll up with a portly guy in front of it, like steering it, and goes, "Ah, Eliott, hello. I see you're still here with your friends. How did the masquerade go?"
Who the fuck is this?
It's the guy you sold
It's
your
your
goddamn
buddy.
soul to.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see how you'd
Who
forget
the
him.
hell are you? Eliott will be partially confused for a moment, as the player was, because I was very confused with who the fuck that was.
Paints across the side, it says the Wandering Emporium.
What happened? Something's not right about this place.
What are you talking about?
Madeleine suddenly does not recognize her. People have returned from the dead that have obviously been killed. Everybody's making this weird whirring sound. And I found this deed.
Why is
Have
it
this
that you
court-
remember Eliott?
He's
And no
not
one else
from
does.
here.
Why wouldn't I remember Eliott?
Because everybody's forgetting who we are. Oh, ran into your small friend, dark, grayish skin, white hair, two colored eyes, missing a leg. She turned into a one of the first ones that we saw shift. She didn't realize who I was. I turned her eye. So
Okay, that's really weird.
Professor, which one was that?
You don't remember the little weird one?
They
Hung
all kind of
around-
been little weird ones. I'm not great with names and faces.
Neither am I. I'd give you some type of gesture of endearment, but it would hurt you.
You can tell the guy who's steering this carriage is like heading out of the city.
Where you going?
Leaving. The masquerade's over. I don't have a reason to stay now.
yeah, let's
Where
hitch a
are you
ride.
going?
Why not? You know?
Can I sit up in the front with you?
No. Yes. You're Thalia, yes? Eliott told me all
Yeah.
about you.
We are best friends.
Of course you may sit in the front.
Okay. And Thalia will climb onto the front.
We need to go to what was the place?
Mordant.
Morden.
I mean, I can take us there. We just need to get to the mists.
I can travel the miss as well.
Wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, I would. And Eliott will climb. He will jump up, grab the roof, and pull himself up to like sit on the top of the carriage.
Alright. What about your elderly friend?
Oh, Professor, he'll reach down. Oh gosh, this is going to hurt.
Oh,
It's going to hurt. Come on, you can't do it yourself.
yes, I can.
Why doesn't he just go in the
The
back?
orphans do all the heavy
It's-
lifting anyway.
No one's allowed in
It
the
is-
back when I'm not in there.
It's packed.
It's my shop.
Before we all get on and move on, does anybody know what Mordant is all about? What's its
I do.
vibe?
I do.
What's its vibe?
I can tell you if you want to know. Is that where you're wanting to go?
Yes.
Can we get a vibe check on Mordant?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dark Lord is Wilfred Godfroy. When death occurs in Mordant, it doesn't signal a passage to a state of rest or an end to the struggle of mortal existence. It heralds the beginning of a haunted afterlife as a restless spirit.
Super duper.
The dead earn no rest, no finality, no peace. Just a passage into a shadow world of wispy phantoms, mournful groaning, and clanking chains.
So death immediately turns you into undead.
At first glance, and he just goes into it. Mordant is a quiet domain of peaceful country estates that sprawl across rolling moors. Landowners of the aristocratic class maintain a pretense of being the benevolent custodians of the land, and its hard-working farmers, fishers, and laborers. From the loftiest families to the lowliest workers, Mordant's people cling to traditions that define the order of society and each person's place in it. They do things the way they have always been done because the old ways offer stability and security in an uncertain world. Isn't that exciting, friends?
Yeah, sure.
Beneath the peaceful veneer lies a troubled society trapped in the ghostly grasp of its ancestors. They say the dead who have unfinished business or a strong tie to a place or a family line manifest as all manner of spectral terrors.
It sounds like you are describing a place that you love,
I love every
and
domain.
it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, we're supposed to find this Van Richten.
Oh, I
again.
know where he resides.
Yeah.
That is who we're supposed to meet regarding this. Right, Madeleine?
He says we should find him in Mordantshire, in Mordant. Yes?
Yes.
So,
He
if you-
resides in the town of Mordantshire.
Yes.
Very creative.
Well, does he have a house there? Is he frequent the local tavern?
He told
What-
you to visit his herbalist shop when you spoke to him.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right, all aboard.
You can hop on.
Did you all do any shopping while you were here?
Briefly.
Not much.
Well, I know
Not
you
much
did,
time.
Eliott. You didn't buy any of the fun stuff, though.
Oh, he has a jar of penises, if you're interested. Yeah, I knew Thalia would be lighting up in that.
They are beautifully severed. Right at
What
the,
other interesting?
right at the stem.
Flower.
Well, if you would like to tell us your inventory while we travel, perhaps one of us will have an inkling to buy. Yes?
Perhaps. But if we are going to Mordant, you should know that after 24 hours, the spirit of anyone who dies in Mordant reappears as a ghost, specter, or other incorporeal undead near where they died.
Right, so we don't die here.
These spectral dead can be returned to life as normal, but those who aren't restored to life linger as undead until they're destroyed or the mists claim them. Isn't that exciting?
Terribly.
If you don't have a soul, you'll be fine.
Well, we all have souls, so
Very
I think
true.
he's. I'm not sure why.
Well, actually, you know what? before you venture into a domain of another domain, he pulls over to the side of the road. You're outside of the city now. You're in the little countryside town known as Chateau is like this little countryside town just outside of the city, like just like literally nestled right outside of it. Rolling plains. He pulls the carriage to the side of the road and hops off and goes, there's stuff in the back if you're interested. You can do some shopping before you go somewhere else.
What is the jar of penises?
What are you offering?
Are we talking monetary?
I do trade.
Are we talking experiences? Are we talking like physical items?
I'll take anything that I consider worthy.
Well, what do you consider worthy? Like memories, stories, money?
Hair.
Thalia pulls out the bag of other people's hair she's been collecting.
Oh.
I have lots of that. Pulls out the bag of fingernails from the tart. I have other body parts too.
We can do a trade in body parts. Takes your collection of hair and fingernails, puts them in a jar, and hands you a jar of like 30 or so severed penises.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
They're all pickled in brine, so they're not decomposing or anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
Just a bunch of little severed, flaccid diddlies.
Some of them are definitely showers. There's some showers in there, but there's definitely some growers in there.
Oh.
And they're all just floating around in a jar. It's like a jar of pickles, just full of.
Is there a lid on it?
Yeah.
Thalia shakes it like a snow globe.
They just bounce around in there.
Whoosh, like a tornado.
Oh my
I
Tornado.
show everybody back home this.
Eliott is going to just take off the mask and throw it, realizing that he's still bald. He's going to just, all the clothes, he's just, masquerade clothes, he is stripping off till he's in his undergarments, and he will begin to redress into his three-piece suit.
As much as it seemed like the professor was not having the best time in this domain, he kind of likes the clothing style, so he'll leave his little duds on.
All right. Do any of you others want anything?
Oh, do you happen to have any heavy armor?
No.
Do you have any magical weapons?
Yes,
any
I
kind?
tried selling one to Eliott, but he wasn't interested.
What is it that you have?
It's a magically blessed thigh bone of a saint.
Thigh bone.
Kind of looked like a hammer.
Not really my style. What about healing potions, such like that?
I could make us some when we get to his shop. We could buy some of the supplies and I could create us some.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Since you're here and we're, you
Hello,
know,
yes.
right. I came across this deed to a place that I probably would never go to. I also found this very interesting but kind of broken pendant that says cold. Are these valuable? He'll help.
Can I
present them.
see the deed?
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, the Shadowlands. That's a fun place. You sure you don't want to go there and live there?
I don't think I want to live there. We may have to come upon it at some point. Seems like we are destined to other domains at this point.
It's ruled by an accursed sword.
That doesn't make it any more appealing.
Mm.
No, you could if it's available.
Yes, I'll take it.
Well, for a trade,
The deed
Mhm.
for the jar of penises.
No, she gave you the halves and the things. I'll
You're not
Pass on
taking
that.
this jar away from me.
No, I'm not. How about the deed for an item that I'm seeing if I have it in stock?
Alright.
How does that sound, Eliott?
You know me,
I do know you, Eliott, very well.
willing to jump in blind if I need to.
You could
Go
say
acquire
you could
things.
say we're best friends.
Sure, we are the best of friends.
Madeline, you're my best friend now.
Produces a 60-foot length of silk rope. Just out of his pocket.
Sure, it's
kinda like-
nice.
Sniffs the air. Oh, you already have one of these.
Do we?
The disgusting, like, guts one.
Umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Oh, this?
Horrifying.
I forgot I had this.
What about this? Huzzah!
Vanna White.
And pulls out a pair of green boots out of his pocket. They're like knee-high boots. They're bright green, and they got like little etchings on the side that look like passing wind. Not like a fart, but like
Like a cartoon
Little booty
cloud.
cheeks, little booty
like if
cheeks.
someone like someone's running really fast. There's like a
Okay.
displacement. Boots of speed.
Yeah, that seems like a fair trade. A house
Okay.
for some boots.
Takes the deed and gives you boots of speed.
Boots of speed.
While you wear these boots, you can use a bonus action and click the boots heels together. If you do, the boots double your walking speed, and any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has disadvantage on the attack roll. If you click your heels together again, you end the effect. When the boots property has been used for a total of 10 minutes, the magic ceases to function until you finish a long rest.
Oh Jesus, shit.
Oh.
These are attuned, so I will click these and.
Anybody else want to trade?
I have a question. Do you know all of the domains?
Of course.
Would you give me all of their names? Because that is all I need to travel them, but I have not collected all of them myself
No.
yet. Alright.
Knowledge has a very high price.
It's true. Thought I'd try anyway.
I love making deals.
Or would you like some scale mail armor that has a lot of blood on it?
Oh, the armor that Fry was wearing? Or had in the
No,
person?
it's the armor that. Well,
the cursed armor.
No.
I
Well,
think it's the professor.
Not magical.
Fine, I will take what I can get for it.
Roll a d100.
Okay. Boop, boop. Let's see what we get. We get a 75. Fireball.
Nah, roll again. That won't affect you. That won't work with you. Roll again.
Oh. Okay. 75. What are the
Yeah, roll
chances of
again.
me rolling 75 twice in a row? You gotta tell me what it is.
Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know what that means.
It's a thing that doesn't work for your class.
72. What is up with
Jeez,
these dice?
7.
Oh, I have this if
7.
you're interested. And he pulls out a brass ring that's got an eyeball stuck in it, and the eyeball's looking around.
Oh, what does it do?
While wearing this ring, you can use an action to speak its command word. When you do so, you can see into it and through solid matter for 1 minute. So you have to go like this and look through the ring while you're wearing it. And you can see through solid matter for 1 minute. The vision has a radius of 30 feet. To you, solid objects within that radius appear transparent and don't prevent light from passing through them.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
The vision can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or up to 3 feet of wood or dirt, so not clothes. Thicker
Yeah,
substances.
luckily the professor's not that naughty or not,
Thicker,
doesn't have that type of mind.
thicker substances.
Oh,
Thicker substances block the vision, as does a thin sheet of lead. Whenever you use the ring again before taking a long rest, if you use it twice within, for example, if you use it twice before a long rest, you must succeed in a DC 15 con save or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
I mean, if that's what you're offering,
Of course.
it's more interesting than that dumb armor.
Yeah, this armor's junk. I don't know why. And hands you a ring of X-ray vision.
Ring of X-ray vision. Okay.
Oh, fuck!
Ring of
I'm dying.
X-ray vision.
Joking.
Kapow.
Anybody else want to trade? Everyone's getting magic items, and Thalia wanted a jar of dicks.
I mean, it
It's
fits.
called a her.
It fits. Ooh. What about you two? Anything you want to trade?
I have dust of dryness. Is that of any use to you?
Dust of dryness?
I found it in a house.
Do you know
I
what?
think. Or it dries up water in a 15-foot cube.
Do you want to trade it for something?
Yes, why not?
Roll
I don't
D100.
think I will be using it.
Roll D100.
Okay. Uh, 44.
Roll again.
Okay. $42.
Okay. He produces a rapier from his pocket. The blade looks like a long kind of flame almost.
Ooh.
And says, bonus action, you can speak the command word of this sword and cause it to erupt in flames. And you have a flaming sword.
So I understand a warlock can or I can use a magic item after like doing some
Yeah.
magic bullshit as a pact weapon.
Yeah.
I can make it my pact
Yeah.
weapon. Great. Done. That
Great.
sounds delightful.
He hands you a flame tongue rapier.
Dope. And I get rid of my dust of dryness.
Okay. Looks at May. Do you want to trade something?
There's only two things that I have, sweet child. And she
Not
goes
the
into
child,
her.
But go ahead.
She goes into her bag and she pulls out a couple pieces of her favorite candy. I do have some of my favorite honey sweets that I have offered to the group, but no one has taken me up on the offer.
Yeah, strangers offering people candy is generally frowned upon.
Or, and May goes into her bag, she picks out that fucking dog whistle that Eliott gave her.
I'll take it.
I do not have use for this for obvious
I'll take it, I'll
reasons.
take it, I'll take it.
Please don't do what you're about to do.
Blows on it. Nobody can hear it but May.
You
Doesn't
just
work.
hear May growl.
Doesn't work. Roll a D100.
May is just like scratching her ears.
Oh, do you have fleas?
15.
Do you want to trade, or do you want flea cream for your ears?
I would like to trade.
Are you sure?
You and that damn skull. What is it with everybody not liking
What skull?
Lycans?
Did we leave Gregory behind?
No.
Fuck. I'm a bad mom.
Don't hurt us like this.
Okay, I need you to roll a D8 now.
Okay. How does a 1 sound?
Hands you a little figurine of a bronze griffin.
Ah.
Ooh.
It's a small statuette of a griffin that can fit in your pocket. If you use an action to speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point on the ground within 60 feet of you, it becomes a living griffin. It's friendly to you and your companions. It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, it defends itself, but takes no other actions. It exists for 6 hours, and then it reverts to its figurine form. It reverts to a figure again if it dies, essentially.
All right. You said that my ring has a command word. What is it?
When you attune to it, you get to make it up yourself.
Ah. Good.
Once the figurine has been used, it can't be used until 5 days have passed. And you can add a figurine of wondrous power, bronze griffin, to your equipment.
Cool beans. May just has it in her hand and just. This is much more useful than the dog whistle. Thank you.
Yeah, the whistle doesn't work.
It does work.
And as closes, he's like, okay, good. Closes up all of his stuff.
Big cat.
Absolute
is that?
unit.
What is that? A tiger or a bobcat? What is that? It's so big.
Everyone, back outside on the wagon, please.
Talia's in the front seat, baby.
I'll climb up on top. Is it possible to get comfortable enough on top of this wagon to do my hour ritual?
Sure.
Yeah.
As the wagon travels down the road, it eventually approaches the mists. And as
I
it's,
tuned to my thing in that time as well.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
and as it's beginning to, anyone who has attunement thing is going to tune to their stuff while the carriage is traveling. And as the carriage is traveling, it eventually hits the mist wall and pushes through the mist wall. Cool. The carriage goes into the mists. And you just hear a little bit of laughter coming from the guy steering the wagon. Just, I love the road. It is
Do I see anything
winding.
peculiar?
No, you just see
considering-
mist. You see mist.
Okay.
This is some carriage you got.
I got it from a group of people. I crammed a shop inside of it.
That's really cool, and I'm so glad that you had that opportunity to do that.
I don't feel good.
Do you want to go sit up with Eliott and the others? Wait, Gregory, don't do this to me, Gregory.
Oh, he was part of this domain.
Was not part of the masquerade. No, he was part of the house. Gregory. Gregory. Gregory? Is he still floating, or?
No, he's using what he usually does. He rests when he rests at your side.
Don't do this to me, please. Gregory, please. You're not funny.
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm just fucking with you.
Bitch.
I just get motion sick.
Gregory still lasted longer than Fry.
If we were at a real table, I'd throw paper at you.
Gregory, if you die, I would have given you to this strange man.
No thanks. He's not. He's not what he says he is.
Who is who they say they are, Gregory? Like, that's kind of the whole point of being a performer.
Me. My name's not Gregory.
You didn't tell me what your name was before I gave you the name Gregory.
Yeah, but it's not Gregory.
Well, what is your name then?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I really do.
Why?
So that I can call you by your name and not Gregory.
Should have thought of a name first.
Yeah. You promise not to tell anybody else?
If you had pinkies, I would pinky promise, but
He coughs up like a little pinky that he stole from somebody that died at the masquerade.
sick. That's my boy. All right, pinky promise. A pinky promise.
He holds
I
it
will
in.
not
He
tell-
holds it in his teeth.
Pinky promise. I will not tell anybody, and if I do, you can bite my finger off.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to say this.
With words?
Thalia, I'm your
Yeah.
dad.
I don't have a dad.
I'm just fucking with you still.
I just have my mom and my brother. I don't have a dad.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, like, what's your name, though?
You promise not to throw me away if I tell you?
Why would I throw you away? You're like my bestest best friend.
What about Eliott?
Well, he said that he wasn't my best friend.
Eliott's kind of smelly. I don't like Eliott.
No,
You can hear what he's saying, by the way.
Well, I don't really like any of them, but
Oh.
we're kind of stuck with them.
What about the walking corpse?
Which one?
The literal walking corpse.
I don't know who we're talking about here.
He's gonna be a corpse in like a day.
Oh, the professor.
Yeah.
Well, like he did kind of bring me back to life when I died. So.
Oh, how'd that
I guess
happen?
bush children.
What?
Yeah, there was a bunch of like bushes shaped like children, and they killed me. Or was it during the performance? I don't know. I think it was the bush children.
And the dude with the
Oh, the dude I stole my coat
You got
from.
your coat from him, yeah.
The dude, never mind. The dude I stole my coat from killed me because he was just mad that I was performing better than him.
You are a good performer.
I am a great performer, honestly. Like, we should go to the carnival.
That's where I
because
want to go.
Right? Thank you.
Do you think we could bribe this guy we're sitting beside to take us to the carnival instead?
Yeah. What would be your price to take us to the carnival instead?
The true name of your friend here.
Shit, no, that I can't give.
I could do that.
That's against bro
No
code.
fucking problem.
I mean, if you're willing to give it up to him.
Oh,
We can hear this, right?
No, they're
He
speaking.
said
They're
we can
speaking
hear
under their
that?
breath now.
Okay.
My name. I said you were gonna hate me if I told you.
I hate you. I don't have it in me to hate, Gregory.
Do you remember the guy you met at the masquerade?
Which guy?
The annoying
The one that
He's
the one
just
that got
annoying.
dissolved.
The annoying
No.
one.
No. Were you the guy that was fucking with us?
No. But
Well, then I don't know which
he
guy.
wants to kill me.
Oh,
And so does-
why?
And so does... So does the person at the carnival, but I want to kill them first.
Which person at the carnival? Do I know them?
Probably.
Who is it?
I sold.
That does track.
Yeah, I know.
The one with the big sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Didn't forget him.
Yeah, the carnival's leader? Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a wild ride since I was there.
But I
last.
gotta kill her first.
Why? She's kind of nice, though. I mean, like, obviously, I'm not like diminishing your experience, but like, why?
Because they...
Is she your ex-wife? Is she the one that chopped you up and put you in the river?
No.
Because I was gonna say, like, I didn't think she was married. But what is your name?
I was called the Caller.
The caller.
C-A-L-L-E-R.
Like calling out to people. Have I heard any?
You can make a history check.
Just update Gregory in my sheet here. The history check. That's 8.
I will let you have advantage on this because there would be like a lot of fairy tales and tales and stories going around the carnival.
That's a 14.
Okay. During your time in the carnival, you would have heard folk tales of a figure known as the Caller, and these folk tales carried a cold, cruel authenticity, hinting of a vicious mythos too specific to be fiction. The Caller numbers among the most notorious supernatural figures in the Land of the Mists, and where it walks, doom inevitably follows. It's said they appear as a comely individual of any gender, which takes disarming forms to gain the trust of a specific individual, whether as a friend, paramour, mentor, or rival. The Caller isolates its target, leading the victim to depend on it emotionally or materially. Over time, the Caller coerces or outright forces its victims to acts of deepening selfishness and immortality. Then, when the target reaches a peak of depravity or despair, the Caller abandons its mark, leaving them to face the consequences. The suffering the Caller causes is never isolated, triggering a tragic chain of events that can throw a family, a community, or a whole domain into anguish. Those investigating the history of a calamity might discover generations-spanning cycles of the Caller's manipulations.
But he's dead now, so like it's okay, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, so that's what people would call me.
The stories weren't true, right?
Is any story true?
Well, I mean, I would hope that my story is true.
To you, it is.
Okay, yes. Yep.
Yep.
Just cause, I'm pretty sure that if my friends knew about, the whole kind of isolating and like kind of bad things happening, they would make me get rid of you. But like, you're my best friend, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, they know I'm Gregory.
Yeah. Sick. So like, why the want to kill at the carnival?
Because they want to kill me.
Yeah, but like, why?
Have you heard the stories?
Well, yeah, but like it's not connecting. Like, yeah, obviously it's like some fuck shit and like all that, but like never at the carnival, right?
I was there once or twice.
I've been there since a baby.
Yeah. I know.
Did you ever go to the Litwick market?
All the time.
Oh, see, yeah, maybe that's why. She doesn't like us going to the Litwick market. She doesn't let David and I go.
Oh. Okay.
That's also more mom rather than her.
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to leave the carnival, but like here I am, so haha, right?
Of course, yeah.
So like, are we going to the carnival?
Of course
or
we are. Don't trust any of your friends. They
I
want
trust you.
They want to kill me too.
They don't want to kill you. They
Eliott
see
does.
Well, I'm sure Eliott sees how
And they
helpful
purposely
you
kept
were.
leaving me behind at the masquerade.
Those fuckers.
Talking about Eliott. Eliott left me on the floor.
Stolen his hair when I had the chance. What do you think's going on with him?
He's from a weird place.
I mean, all of us are from a weird place.
I know,
right?
because I saw the tattoo on the back of his head. Or the mark
Yeah,
on the
what
back
was
of his
that?
head.
What was that?
It's an eye.
Yeah, with a 1. Is it like his way of being like, I'm number 1?
No.
That would have been really cool if it
During
was,
the course of
though.
this conversation, you can see the guy who's steering the carriage is definitely enthralled, and it seems like he can hear this little very hush-hush conversation you're having, because you are literally sat right beside him. And he seems very interested in the revelations and goes, "Oh, I can of course take you there."
Have you been to the carnival before?
I've been to every domain.
Okay, let me rephrase that question. Have you been to the carnival when I was performing?
Probably.
Did you like it?
What's your passive insight?
11.
He loved it.
Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves my performance. I am the greatest performer in the world.
Not as good as me.
You were a pretty good performer, but also like hush hush, right?
Right. Right. The rest of you, you can see the mist starting to thin, and you can hear what can only be described as does anybody know what a calliope is in terms of like an instrument? Okay, give me a second. For some context. You're all sitting on the wagon doing your own, your own things. And you hear this weird, it kind of sounds like an organ, but real, exciting.
All
That
right, are
does
we getting
not
are we
sound-
getting close to more than what's it called?
So you hear that,
Is this like the Call of the Dead?
and as the carriage continues, it starts to get to like a really bumpy road, and then the road just disappears into a field, and you can see bright banners everywhere, and that creepy carnival-y organ music is playing, and the smells of rich carnival food fills the air. You see circus tents all over the place, a night sky in the air filled with starlight, and people just wandering around having a grand old time. And the wagon comes to a stop, and the guy steering it turns around and goes, "Apologies, your friends in front wanted this as their trade."
God damn it.
We
You
took
know
a
we
wrong
have things-
turn.
What is this?
This is my home.
Mighty, I thought you said you were. Oh my gosh.
And that music is still playing.
Look, I'm sure we'll find something to help here.
It literally have... Okay.
It encompasses only a few hundred square yards. You can see a handful of horses and exotic pack animals, like very large sheep, very large goats, a horse covered in scales with a long lizard-like tongue, a blob with a saddle on it, just kind of chilling somewhere, eating like grapes and cotton candy. There's 24 wagons total, just brightly colored. In the center of the carnival, you see a massive, big top, the largest tent here, as well as numerous sideshows. This place, a sinister tent with the words "Hall of Horrors" written above it, and then you can see on the outskirts of the carnival this strange marketplace.
Don't go there, everybody. Don't go there.
And as you all arrive, you turn, and the wagon is gone that you arrived on. And the mists swell up a bit, and a figure approaches. Let's see here. They're a gnome with a very, very big, curly pink mustache, big bulbous nose that's a little red from like severe alcohol consumption, a little bit of bloodshot eyes, a very colorful blue top hat, and a long blue tailcoat. And he's like, "Welcome!"
Do I recognize this one?
to the carnival.
Hi.
Hello, Thalia.
Hi, did you miss me?
Yes. Are you bringing visitors into the carnival? Are they here to have fun and play?
It'll be like a very quick trip. We are kind of doing something right now. I just kind of wanted to see like if Mom and David were okay and say hi to them, and then we kind of got to go because we're kind of doing something. And my friends will be very mad if we don't.
Oh, you can't leave now. The borders have closed temporarily. He tilts his head to the side a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, once they open, then we'll be going.
Yeah. Of course.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your names? Looks at everybody else.
Eliott.
Hi, Eliott. His eyes are just wide and bloodshot. Hi, Eliott.
He'll like lean closer to his eyes. You all right?
Yes. Are you? Are you asphyxiating currently?
Am I asphyxiating? Like, am I?
You
I don't
look
need
very
to breathe.
blue. Oh.
Oh. Your eyes are bloodshot. Do you want me to check them out?
No, I know why they're bloodshot. I don't blink.
Do you at least put like droplets in or something? I can make you some.
No, it's okay. Looks at the professor. Hello. What's your name?
I am Professor Milton Bradley,
What are you a professor in?
mechanical engineering.
Oh, do you want a job?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you want to stay and have a job?
Too soon.
Okay. Turns to May. Oh! You fit in. Hello.
I fit in, child.
I'm not a child.
She calls everyone child.
Why? It's kind of rude.
Yeah, it kind of is, but it's kind of her thing. She's really old.
So am I.
How old are you?
Who
My
counts?
111th birthday.
Who tracks time? To construct.
Don't really celebrate birthdays around here.
No, we don't. But I've been here for 330 winters. What's your name, though?
My name is May.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy?
I don't eat candy.
Ah.
It makes me too energetic. Looks to Madeleine. What's your name?
You can call me Genevieve.
Okay. Oh. You guys are going to need these to enter. He tilts his head to the side again.
Tags. Hello, I am.
He pulls out like a little stapler. Give me your ears. No, I'm kidding. Generally, it costs 2 silver to get in. Do you have 2 silver?
I'll cover their entry costs.
Okay.
Considering you brought us here, thank you, I guess.
Essentially 1 gold for the group, so that's cool.
He hands you each a little ticket, a little colorful ticket that says the carnival on it. This gets you access to the carnival itself, but if you want to go to the big top shows, the Hall of Horrors, the side shows, well, those all have their own entry fees. He reaches into his coat and pulls out some cotton candy. Okay. Welcome to the carnival.
I can take it from here.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
my name's Cyrus, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you, Cyrus. I can take it from here.
Still hasn't blinked through this entire conversation. He just turns and walks away.
He
Well,
does that.
welcome
He's
to
a
the-
little
Lands on
odd.
his eye.
Welcome to the carnival, everyone. And as you have arrived at the carnival, that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Ooh.
The carnival's, you know, there's downtime at the carnival. It's a fun little carnival with creepy carnival music.
The
Sweet.
professor said he
What
wanted
could
a
go
day
wrong?
or so where we're not fighting for our
Exactly.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we definitely won't fight for our lives here.
Everybody's
No.
just doing a
No.
mass
It's gonna
amount
be
of
so
coke.
casual.
Okay,
So much
literally,
fun.
I've made this last week. I've been making a playlist of like the type of music that would be playing during Thalia's performances.
Oh my
So
lord.
like, I am ready.
I'm posting picture of, apparently it didn't work. Oh, we're still live. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back next week for the carnival, whose genres of horror in the book says body horror and dark